Joseph Capasso and Dino Fatigliano. We've been friends for 30 years.
Okay. What's
and
the relationship? You're the cook, I assume.
I'm the executive chef here. You know,
Okay.
and they help with the the running of the floor some days during the week.
Great.
But we have a great, you're taught through school that partners are not really well advised if you can manage to do it on your own. But we have a special relationship, the three of us.
Why is that? They're not well advised in the restaurant business?
For partners in general in business.
It's very difficult.
Very difficult. I work between 80 to 85 hours a week. That's a long time to spend with people. So we kind of don't step on each other's toes.
Of course, the food business is long hours, so you would need a help. So why would they say do it on your own? That's almost like torture, is it right? Because you need something.
Well, you need sometimes partners. You want to try and find partners that everybody chips in, pitches in their own time. So you're really not together that often.
Well, I find partners, having had some of my own, you can't work in the same division at the same time.
Right.
Know your boundaries, and
that's what we do.
Then it seems to work.
During the height of the busy, when we're busy between like the hours of 6 to 9:30, that's when I'm, in the kitchen and they're on the floor making sure things go well and just overall, just the whole overall look of the restaurant, and making sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing.
What was your motivation?
My forte is the kitchen.
Okay.
That's what I knew. I changed the whole menu. We call it an eclectic cuisine because of the fact that you can come here and I do everything from Asian to French to Italian to things that your grandmother used to make. And the reputation that I have in this area is, I run between 20 to 25 different specials a night, along with 65 menu items.
20 to 25?
Yeah,
that's
I change it up every day. Yeah.
What was that shrimp dish we had last time? Was major. All the shrimp laid, I think it was potatoes and a light gravy.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I run, like I said, I run so many of them.
So that was quite unique, fabulous.
The specials is where that's where my passion lies, is because like I said, I just have a way of looking at something and it makes sense to me. Sort of like a musician can look at a piano and make sense.
Okay,
I look at food and it makes sense.
Let's say, you said, what type of food? You said you do Asian?
I do Asian. Asian at one point was very popular, and now it seems that we're getting back to the old world types of foods. Peasant style, like I said before.
Are you primarily Italian, or?
We're heavy influence in Italian.
Influence in Italian. And where else do you go? From Asian to Italian?
We do Asian to French. A lot of Mediterranean, because people tend to eat healthy now. So we do a lot of grilled items with different kinds of sauces and chutneys and things like that. So it's
amazing. So you really cater to wide.
You can come here and pretty much have anything that you want.
What about the later people diet conscious? How do you?
Oh, I don't. I'm not a big fan of butter. I don't oversalt my dishes. Anything. We're very flexible when it comes to if somebody wants things plain grilled. We have whole wheat pastas on our menu. But a lot of people are calorie conscious now, so we pretty much accommodate to what they do. One of the things that I find that separates us from other restaurants is I spend a lot of time in the dining room, and I cater to. For example, I'll come up to you and you'll say to me, well, what's good tonight? And I'll say, well, what do you feel like? Oh, I feel like fish. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. And I'll go in the back and I'll make up something just for you.
That is so important. It really, really is. In fact, we were talking about a friend who had there was a restaurant. I won't mention names, but anyway, they had this gal working there who was just like a young girl, just that type of. She was just the waitress, and I shouldn't say just the waitress because I have waitress myself, but she ended up inheriting the whole business.
Well, that'd be easy.
But it's such a lovely story, but she deserved it because of the way she handled people. When you came in, you could just sit down and she ordered your food. She knew
right. That's and I'm here all the time. That makes I recognize everybody who comes into this restaurant.
Is so.
And restaurants they're a dime a dozen. There's a lot of them. So you need to separate yourself from what just the regular places do.
When a person does know that they're being attended to, or they know what they have, it just, I don't know, I guess it makes them feel like
it's an open kitchen. It's an open kitchen. You can look at this kitchen and you'll know I'm here, and that people want to see that. They want to see consistency, and they want to see that they're coming there for a specific reason, you know.
What are your special dishes or specialties that you find?
Oh, I'd say probably, yeah, no, I mean...
25 a night.
My specials, are, like I said, are very creative. And, I mean, you can come here and have wild boar, or you can come here and have chicken Milanese, you know. I mean, there's a very...
I've never had wild boar. What does it taste like?
It's similar to a pork. Similar to a pork, yeah.
Okay.
Red, you know, that would be the best I would be able to describe it, similar to like a pork. But, I mean, I do so many different things. Fish is one of my specialties. Pastas, homemade pastas. We make all our own pastas here, except for two.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And, you know, we have a pastry chef that comes in and makes all our desserts. We have 9 staple desserts that we make ourselves here.
Okay.
And then I have a pastry. Oh, they are. We make our own banana cream pies, coconut cream pies. But and we wholesale them around the holidays because they're that popular.
Wow.
We do a crepe that we stuff with Nutella.
Nutella, yes.
is the hazelnut,
chocolate, right?
Mm-hmm. We do lava cake and homemade cannolis and things like that. And then my pastry chef, her name is Joanne Contreras, comes in on Tuesdays, and she gives me an idea of what she thinks she might want to run, like a peach mascarpone cheesecake or a wild berry tart. You know, she does seasonal things. She does a great cognac pumpkin cheesecake. So really, she does seasonal things. And we make grandma's old-fashioned icebox cake, which I don't know if you've ever had that.
Oh, yeah. Bananas,
chocolate pudding, graham crackers.
Really?
You know, and that's one of our biggest sellers.
You cannot not eat that. As a kid, we just...
No, so that's what we do. We go over the specials together, and I'll tell you, I'm doing grandma's fried meatballs this weekend, and we're going to do some, escarole and beans with, pepperoni, and, we try and make things very simple, but I buy the best ingredients.
Do you ever know the Italian festival that's coming up in September? It's in Mercer County. There's an Italian-American Heritage Commission in the state of New Jersey, and Mercer County started, I think it's the 21st of September. They have this Italian festival, if you get a chance to go. But what they do is they have a lot of little areas where they'll do seminars on different aspects of cooking, Italian cooking, heritage, and as well as the entire Italian event.
Right,
but
I'm familiar with it.
Have you gone?
No, I have not. But
it's amazing, right?
We've done. I'm very traditional, and we do a Sunday gravy here, which is something
that's what religion.
It's really
right?
And you know what? You lose touch somewhere along the way with the economy, and both parents have to work. When Sunday dinner was very important, so I'm home with my wife one time, and I'm making the meatballs and the sausage and all that, and I said, I wish there was a place that we can go that makes it like me. And my wife says, why don't you make it like you and offer it on Sundays for families? And you get the salad and the Sunday pasta with because we're very family orientated here, and I want people to come here and be able to be together, if not once a month, then just to offer something.
Do you cook it all day long like we did at home?
It's on for hours and hours.
It doesn't make it, because I've heard contrary. It's not necessarily.
No,
it makes a difference.
It's even better the next day.
Okay. Well, Anthony, is there any other area that we haven't touched on? I want to wind up. It's quite unique.
It's very unique, and I'm, like I said, I'm here all the time, and I have a passion and take pride in every dish that comes out. Nothing goes by me without me looking at it, and I just want to stress the fact that we do something unlike anybody else does in the area. It's just a love that I wouldn't even know how to explain.
In the food that you offer.
In the food that we offer.
25 entrees.
And you'd be amazed at the different type of people that come here, and it's...
You have entertainment as well.
So yeah, look, I was supposed to be in the Food Network, but I passed it up because,
You were supposed to be in the Food Network?
Yeah, I won the food. I was going to be on the next Food Network star, but I came in the top 10, and they invited me, but I had to pass it up because you had to dedicate 6 to 8 weeks to do it. I couldn't do that because this is too important to me.
Well, hopefully we'll put you out
someday.
They may get you anyway, obviously. Okay, I really want to go further into those desserts. Now, you said you have a list of how many regular desserts?
We do approximately between 8 to 10 of our own staple desserts.
And they are?
They are things along the lines of homemade cannolis, and we do lava cakes, and we do a banana and coconut cream pie during the holidays.
Why is it so different? You say they're quite special
really, they are.
I don't want you to tell your secret, but obviously, if people come to you for the holidays, it's got to be special.
It's unlike any other kind of banana cream pie.
Really?
Where you think in your head that it's a lot of whipped cream and things like that, but it's not made that way. Is
it the texture?
It's the texture. It's the time that goes into it.
Really?
It's really something that you need to try because it's.
And what about obviously presentation? So if you really want
just
something special, Beautiful.
It's just something totally different. When you think banana cream pie, it's unlike anything you've ever had.
Big?
You know, it's very dense. Yes.
Very dense.
Very
okay.
dense.
So we had the banana cream, coconut cream.
We do.
Cannolis.
Right.
Do you do the chocolate covered or just?
No, not really. But we do something called which it's my take on a modern cannoli, and we make wafers.
Wafers.
And we layer it with the cream, and the concept behind it is you break the wafer off and you take a dip of the cream. So we call it a modern cannoli.
How do you do that? The wafers are on a dish?
Yeah, they're little pralines.
And then you put
we put a wafer on the dish,
filling?
and then a scoop of the